Welcome to the Transitions Daily podcast. Transitions Daily is an online recovery group that offers a daily distribution of popular recovery resources accompanied by a secret Facebook group for discussion. We hope you enjoy today's readings.
This is Transitions Daily for December the 19th, read by Kirsty S. from the East Midlands in the United Kingdom. AA thoughts for the day. Alternatives. If you are as seriously alcoholic as we were, we believe there is no middle-of-the-road solution. We were in a position where life was becoming impossible, and if we had passed into the region from which there is no return through human aid, we had but two alternatives. One was to go on to the bitter end, blotting out the consciousness of our intolerable situation as best we could, and the other to accept spiritual help. This we did because we honestly wanted to, and were willing to make the effort. Alcoholics Anonymous, pages 25 and 26. Thought to consider. If you always do what you've always done, you will always be where you've always been. Acronyms. ABC. Acceptance, belief, change. Just for today. Simple, from Freedom from Bondage. The AA members who sponsored me told me in the beginning that I would not only find a way to live without having a drink, but that I would find a way to live without wanting to drink if I would do these simple things. They said, if you want to know how this program works, take the first word of your question. The H is for honesty, the O is for open-mindedness, and the W is for willingness. These are a big book called The Essentials of Recovery. 4th edition, Alcoholics Anonymous, pages 549-550. Daily Reflections. Understanding the malady. When dealing with an alcoholic, there may be a natural annoyance that a man could be so weak, stupid, and irresponsible. Even when you understand the malady better, you may feel this feeling rising. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 139. Having suffered from alcoholism, I should understand the illness. But sometimes I feel annoyance, even contempt, toward a person who cannot make it in AA. When I feel that way, I am satisfying my false sense of superiority, and I must remember, but for the grace of God, there go I. As Bill sees it. Random quote. God's gifts. We see that the sun never sets upon AA's fellowship, that more than 350,000 of us have now recovered from our malady, that we have everywhere begun to transcend the formidable barriers of race, creed, and nationality. This assurance that so many of us have been able to meet our responsibilities for sobriety and for growth and effectiveness in the troubled world where we live will surely fill us with the deepest joy and satisfaction. But as a people who have nearly always learned the hard way, we shall certainly not congratulate ourselves. We shall perceive these assets to be God's gifts, which have been in part matched by an increasing willingness on our part to find and do His will for us. Grapevine, July 1965. Big Book quote. I humbly offered myself to God, as I then understood Him, to do with me as He would. I placed myself unreservedly under His care and direction. I admitted for the first time that of myself I was nothing, that without Him I was lost. I ruthlessly faced my sins and became willing to have my newfound friend take them away, root and branch. Alcoholics Anonymous, Bill Story, page 13. 24 hours a day. AA thought for the day. The skeptic and the agnostic say it is impossible for us to find the answer to life. Many have tried and failed, but many more have put aside intellectual pride and have said to themselves, who am I to say there is no God? Who am I to say there is no purpose in life? The atheist makes a declaration. The world originated in a cipher and aimlessly rushes nowhere. Others live for the moment and do not even think about why they are here or where they are going. They might as well be clams on the bottom of the ocean, protected by their hard shells of indifference. They are going nowhere and they do not care. Do I care where I am going? Meditation for the day. We may consider the material world as the clay which the artist works with, to make of it something beautiful or ugly. We need not fear material things, which are neither good nor bad in the moral sense. There seems to be no active force for evil outside of human beings themselves. Humans alone can have either evil intentions, resentments, malevolence, hate and revenge, or good intentions, love and goodwill. They can make something ugly or something beautiful out of the clay of their lives. Prayer for the day. I pray that I may make something good out of my life. I pray that I may be a good artisan with the materials that I have been given to use. Hazelden Foundation, P.O. Box 176, Centre City, MN 55012. My name is Kirsty and I'm an alcoholic.
We hope you enjoyed today's readings. You can also receive Transitions Daily via email and discuss today's readings in our secret Facebook group. So for more information, go to dailyaaemails.com today.
Other than the 24 hours a day reading, unless otherwise specified, all quotes copyright Alcoholics Anonymous World Services, Inc., 1952, 1957, 1967, 1973, 1975, 1976, 1980, 1981, 1984, 1985, 1988, 1990, or 2001.